Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you in this very particular session. I am Ritifta, your host for the day, and today we have a very special guest, Mr. Kalyan Sarkar. He is an assistant professor and head of department in hospitality division, Lovely Professional University. He has an industry experience of 18 plus years and has extreme knowledge on running fine dine, bars, restaurants, QSR, advertisement skills, and the list goes on and on. So, we're going to have a conversation with him. And I would also like to welcome Dr. Tushwinder Preet Kaur, professor at Mittal School of Business, coordinator of CEL in Campus Walk In, Division of Student Admissions, Lovely Professional University. She is going to talk about eligibility, scholarship, fee structure, and infrastructure at Lovely Professional University. Now, I would like to hand the things over to Mr. Kalyan Sarkar to give an insightful webinar to our attendees. And if you guys are joining late, or if you guys are seeing this webinar late, you can find the recording in the LPU website itself. And if you guys have any questions during the webinar, please write it down in the Q&A section down here and also in the chat section. So over to you, sir. Kalyan sir, am I audible? I think there are some technical issues going on. So that happens, technical issue happens, right? So we will just wait for sir to come over, and I assure you that the wait will be worth waiting for, right? And as the saying goes, सफर का फल मीठा होता है. तो we'll just wait for sir to join again and share his knowledge to our attendees. Yes, sir is here. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes.
Sorry for interruption.
No issues.
So good morning, everyone. Right. As ma'am already said, a bit about me. That's also I had done my hotel management. Right. Just a brief about me. I had done my hotel management I passed out in 2000, and then from then onwards, I am into F&B service. Worked in various outlets, various hotels in India. Now today's session is about what people are more into. They are more
A very welcome to Shvinder, ma'am. I just want to confirm that is it my internet that you are not hearing Kalyan sir as well?
You are fully audible to me, Madam Pratipta.
Okay, I think that there is some issues going on in Kalyan sir's end. Uh, Hopefully he'll be joining us soon, right? Till that time, again, I would like to welcome Dr. Tushwinder Kaur. She is a professor at Mittal School of Business, coordinator of CEL in Campus Walk-in, Division of Admissions, Lovely Professional University. She's going to talk about eligibility, scholarship, fee structure, and infrastructure at Lovely Professional University. And we have Mr. Kalyan Sarkar back. So over to you, sir. I'd request sir to please turn on the camera and mic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you're perfectly audible.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So we're talking about beverage, which is the most sellable items and form where we make maximum profit, right? So when we talk about beverage, there are two types. One is alcoholic beverage, another is non-alcoholic beverage. So let's take an example. If I'm drinking and this is so these are called non-alcoholic beverage. But when we talk about alcoholic beverage, you can look into the back side. There are bottles. Although these are empty bottles, these are for display for the students. So when we talk about some whiskey, rum, gin, vodka, brandy, or beer, those are called alcoholic beverage. So alcoholic beverage are much expensive. Plus, there is an age limit for consumption of alcohol. So in many states in India, it's above 18 or 25 or 21 years. Today's session is all about the mocktails, right? So we make, like I said, this juice can be drunk in a glass straight, or we can make some drinks out of it. So today we are going to learn some basic things, how to make some few drinks back at home, and what's the importance of cocktail and mocktail in today's industry, right? So let me talk about some equipment which we generally use in a bar, right? So we will talk about this is a cocktail shaker. The purpose of this is to mix a drink well. So what we do, we put all the ingredients here, we close it, and then we shake it. So that's the reason we call it as a cocktail shaker, because the cocktail which is made through this is done by the method of shaking. So we call it as cocktail shaker. There are different styles which are available in the market, right? So many of you must have seen something like this, a cocktail shaker, right? This is traditional cocktail shaker, which is also available in the market in Amazon for sale. But most of the bartenders, they prefer this Boston cocktail shaker for shaking a drink. So this is the first method of making drink so that we can make it chilled. We can blend the drink. We can mix all the ingredients together nicely. Then the second method is, we call it as muddling, where we use a muddler. Okay, I'm taking a glass. I am putting some fruits or vegetable in it, and then I muddle it. So the use of muddling is to extract the flavor and the juices from the fruits or vegetables. And then we add some ice, some Sprite, soda, right? Or some juices. So this is another method. The common method which is used in most of the cases is using a blending machine, right? Back at home, you want to make, say, for example, how do we make lassi? We make lassi using a blender. Put ice, curd, sugar, or salted. If you want, then salt, blend together. If you want some flavors in it, as per season, you can add fresh mangoes to it. That's become a mango lassi. You add fresh strawberries to it. That's because strawberry lassi, right? So this is most commonly used back at home also. We call it as blending. Then there is another method which you may attract people. What we do, we layer our drink. So in a glass, you can see different colors, right? So this drink is called layered, where we can see two, three, or four different layers of drinks, right? So these are few methods we use for making some cocktails or mocktail. So now, as I said, cocktail and mocktail, again, there's a difference. So when we talk about cocktail, cocktail has alcohol in it, and a mocktail doesn't have alcohol, right? So again, there are many drinks which are sold as mocktail, but without alcohol, we call them as virgin. Very commonly nowadays, there's a drink called mojito, which is available everywhere. But there are juice shops who are selling mojito, but calling it only mojito. But technically, they should call it as virgin mojito or mojito mocktail because there is no alcohol. So let's learn some basic, right? With me, you can also learn, grab some idea how we can do some, basic mocktails back at home. So I will prepare the first one in front of you so that you all can see, right? Yes. So I will make an iced tea for you. Basic iced tea. So generally, an iced tea, I will say it's a layered drink. Definitely, the name says iced tea. So I have to have some tea and I'm making different flavors. So the flavor which I am making today is lemon. For lemon iced tea, what I need, I have prepared some tea decoction. For this, you need 1 tea bag, 1 cup of water. So my this tea decoction is ready, right? Freshly made. Then I need lemon juice. So I always prefer fresh lemon. I need ice. I will have ice filled with this because this is an iced tea, lemon and sugar syrup, definitely. So I had made some sugar syrup. So I'm getting the glass filled with ice. So the glass is ready, right? Filled with ice. Now the first thing which I'm going to pour is the heaviest item. So I have sugar syrup, I have iced tea and lemon juice. So I think the sugar syrup is the heaviest thing because it will settle down at the bottom. So let's make it. So I'm pouring some sugar syrup. This settle down in the bottom. You can see this is sugar syrup. Now I'm squeezing out some fresh lemon juice. Now I'm going to pour it on top slowly. Now that's an iced tea, a lemon flavored iced tea, which I had prepared layer. So on the bottom there is sugar syrup, then a lemon juice, and on top the lightest thing, which is a iced tea. Sorry, the tea decoction. Now I need to garnish it because I said it's a lemon. So I will put lemon as in garnish to decorate it, right? So what I can do, I can simply make a lemon ring, right? Cut in between, slit, so that I can use this for garnish and maybe a mint leaf because it's a good drink for summer. So I just mint leaf on top, right? So if you want to see this drink from the top, it's look like this. And you can put in straw and you can enjoy it. So now imagine when we are serving it to the guest will take a stirrer or the straw, he will mix it, and then he will drink it. So this is an iced tea which we can make of different flavors. we can do it with peach, we can do it with apple. Cheers. So this is one. Now, as I said, this is a layered, right? And we will see some basic which we can do at home. Like I said, we have mojito. You all must have heard about a virgin mojito. So we will learn today a virgin mojito without alcohol, right? So first we need some lemon chunks. So what I will do, I will cut lemon and for this I need mint also. So I will take a glass and for this I will not use sugar syrup, rather I will use a brown sugar, right? A demerara sugar. Because authentically, if you use this brown sugar, then you get a good color also in the drink. 2.5 spoon of teaspoon of sugar I had used, plus some lemon chunks and some mint. Approximately 2 to 3 grams of mint leaf. Yeah, very good flavor, right? I get the aroma of leaves, the mint leaf. Now, till the time if simply I mix it with any drink, it will not leave the flavor, the lemon and mint. So I need the flavor of lemon and mint. In this case, we will use the muddler. So what I need to do, I need to muddle it so that I can get the flavor of it. So gentle muddling. Lemon and mint being muddled here. Now, ice in this. Generally, we use a crushed ice. But if you don't have an ice crust, you can use the ice cubes also. So I'm using ice cubes. Now this we need to top up with Sprite or soda. Because I had used already sugar in it, lemon in it. So either I can use Sprite or soda authentically, but I am using Fanta today. So I am making it with orange flavor. So orange mojito. So now I had topped it up with, you can use Mirinda or Fanta also. So in this, I had used the second method, which is called muddling. Now stir the drink so that the mint and lemon also mix with the drink completely. Ah, I wish you could have it in front of me. We could have tasted it. It's yummy. It's amazing and it's very refreshing. Like now, again, the garnish. Because I'm using the ingredient for making the drink, generally we use the same as for garnish. So it's a mint and lemon base. So we can have lemon and mint. Or if you're making it orange flavor, I could have an orange slice also. So now because the minimum thing we can use back at home, I'm using those items. So maybe I don't have an orange. So I can have a substitute with or lime. Now, initially I had used the same garnish with lemon, but this time I'm showing you some other garnish. With lemon itself, we can do so many things, right? So I'm taking this out and I will show you something good, which look very pretty. So I'm taking out the skin from the pulp. So I have this skin only with me. Now what I will do, I have this bar spoon, which is very thin. I will roll it against this bar spoon. And this will give a spiral look to the lemon. Now you can see I have a ready, right? I can put this as a garnish into my drink. Yes, so this is the garnish, right? So I had used here a lemon spiral. So this way, the use of lemon in a different part. So lemon is used as a whole ring and then a lemon spiral, right? See, when we are working in bar, the main focus of a person is to make a drink as per the season, as per the order of the guest or his preference. The guest will come in front of you and he will say, I want something sweet, right? I want something lemony. I want something tangy. So, as a bartender, we need to understand the taste of every ingredient, what we can mix together so that we can offer it to a guest. If suppose a guest wants something sweet, definitely I can make something with juices, maybe a mango juice, a orange juice, and with vanilla ice cream and fresh fruits in it. We can make a fruit punch and offer it to the guest. If you want something tangy, then there has to be a lemon-based drink, maybe made with Sprite, Limca, lemon, mint, or orange. So, what the guest requirement is, depending on that, we make the drink. But the most important part is when we are making the drink, we always insist on three things. First, what the guest want. Second, the taste of the drink as per the requirement. And third, the look of the drink. No matter how good it is, but if it doesn't taste almost in a dish, coming in front of you, by looking at it, you feel like, wow, let's order this. Same way, when we are seeing a drink, somebody making it, and you say, now, yes, this is the drink which I want, right? So the presentation, that means how to design it or garnish it. We call it as garnish, the overall look of a drink, so that its look yummy. See, from the far, you can see something orange, lemon, and mint, so refreshing with lots of ice in it. You feel like drinking. You feel like thirsty. Yeah, let me drink also this, right? So this is the main key of selling a product in the bar, right? So the next thing, I'm going to use a blender, right? And we call it as a blending technique or a method to prepare some drink. So what I need, firstly, what I'm going to prepare. I'm going to prepare a simple cold coffee. You all must be thinking, yes, cold coffee, we all have drank, right? So many times. So what's special about it? So generally, a cold coffee, when we want a rich cold coffee, a thick cold coffee, we always use ice cream. From the ice cream, we get the richness, we get the smoothness, right? And we call it as a body. The the cold coffee is thick. When you have a sip, you can realize it's, making a lining on your mouth. Now we will make a cold coffee. Generally, what others do, they use chocolate syrup, right, to garnish it. Sir, do you have chocolate syrup? Just give me a minute. I will just. So I have a chocolate syrup also, but I will not use this chocolate syrup, but I will show you use of both. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make my own coffee decantation, which I'm going to use for the garnish, right? For making it more presentable. So I have taken some coffee powder plus some sugar. So coffee powder and sugar. Now I'm going to make a very thick paste. So I need some water in it. So when we are making a paste, we need to ensure that it's thick, right? And have a good flavor of coffee. So many bartenders generally they use this as a decorative part as a garnish. So I will show you how they use this. And then they will leave it. The chocolate will slide down and giving a look when we are pouring the drink in it. But the same way, what I'm doing, I'm using the second method. When I'm making a cold coffee, definitely there has to be a coffee taste in it. So I am using a sugar and coffee powder paste with some water or with milk, whatever you want, right? So this is thick. I am going to use this. Now I will, when I'm making a coffee and pouring it in, definitely the flavor of coffee will be much better. So I have these two glasses ready with me. The first thing what I need is ice because all these drinks need to be served chilled. And whatever we are learning today, you can make this back at home. Plus, we need coffee powder to base how strong you want. Generally, one coffee sachet, which costs 2 rupees, is good enough for making one drink. But I prefer always two because I want strong coffee. But remember one thing here I had used this as garnish also. So there, do not make too strong coffee or the guest may not like it. So I have this. Plus, now we'll pour some milk in it. If you want to add ice cream, you can add vanilla ice cream to it, right? Now I will blend it in a blending machine. So I will mute my mic or else it will be too disturbing.
Excuse me, sir. Your mic is off. Your mic is off. Yes.
Yes, thank you. So now I made this drink, but there's one thing is missing in this. I forgot to add the sweetness, right? Mithas. So we may do this many a times, but a good bartender always tastes a drink before serving it to the guest. So the same thing, and hmm, the sugar is less, or there is no sugar. So I need to add some sugar syrup and then blend it again. So I added the sugar syrup, which I had prepared, and I will blend it again. So give me 1 minute. Now I will show you I have two different glasses, right? And the best part, whenever we are making a drink, there should be no wastage, right? So I had made two glasses to show it to you with two different types of garnishes. At the same time, we can use an expensive chocolate sauce also, or we can make our own. Both the drink will taste almost the same. Only in this, we had made a bit of garnish of a chocolate, right? So it may be more chocolatey compared to it. And this will be more coffee flavor, right? Now the garnish part. What we will put on top? Because or else the drink will, the first, this is only the presentable part which we have used here, right? The coffee and the chocolate. But then also, what we can do, we can put some syrup from the top and make a design. So slowly on the top. Or else we can have choco chips, which you may have eaten so many cookies, right? With choco chip cookies, so we can have choco chips, right, as in garnish. Now I will show you from the top how the drinks look like, right? The chocolate syrup on top. So when it goes on the table, imagine I'm bringing it like this, right? Throughout the restaurant or the bar, the guests are seeing it. And you feel like, let's have one, right? So the presentation is the most important part when we are making a drink. Like we always say in Hindi, jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai, right? If it's having a good presentation, definitely people will order it. And it has to be of good quality, good taste. If it's only there is good presentation, but taste is not good, then the guest will not come to you. So when we are working in bar, see, for a bartender, it's what we need to do. We have to have a degree with us, right? It's not only in bar. We have to deal with food because the guest order food along with the drinks. We have wine also, right? And for wine, we have to have good knowledge. So if you want to become a bartender, definitely you have to do a course, which a hotel management course where you have to more focus on beverages, alcoholic beverages, gin, vodka, rum, beer, tequila, and wine. And then when you get the taste of all the ingredients, then you know how you can blend it, right? Say for cooking, when we prepare some dishes, we know what's the taste of this ingredient. If I'm adding dhania to a dal, then I know what the taste will be. If I am using degi mirch in dal makhni, then I know what's the taste of degi mirch. Till the time you don't know the taste of spices, you can't make a dish. So same way for making cocktails and mocktails also, we should understand the taste of the drink, and then when we will blend it, what will be the outcome? Let's give an example, right? You all think what I am saying. Let's say I am making a drink. You will like it or not, I don't know. So imagine I'm adding Fanta and pineapple juice and making a drink. So Fanta has an orange, tangy, sour taste, right? Plus pineapple is also sour in taste, tangy, khatta. So both blending together make no sense, right? You may not like it. But when I'm adding two or three different varieties of juices together, they should have a marriage between themselves. Marriage means coordination of the taste, right? Mixing up, blending up together nicely. Then the guest will enjoy the drink. To understand this, definitely we have to have a keen for the taste, right? Second, we should learn the skill. Third, we have to have a basic course, right? So that we are on top of others. There are many courses, others are doing a 3 months bartending course or 6 months. But if you want to become a beverage manager of a property, then definitely you have to have a degree with you, right? And then you have specialized in bar, working for few years in bar. And then there's a scope of becoming a beverage manager of a good 5-star property. So these are few basic tips which I had shown you. Simply we can do back at home. You start preparing your drinks, right? So that you can move a step towards this wonderful career. And the best part is you must have seen when I am making a drink, I was talking to you all. The best part here, the guest is in front of me. Like you are sitting in front of me, I'm talking to you and I'm making the drink. Here, the interaction is always there. But when we are in kitchen, most of the time the guest is not in front of us. So maybe it's a monotonous job. I am just cooking, but I don't know for whom I am cooking. But here, I know that I'm making a drink for you. I know your taste because I had spoken to you. I had taken your order. And I will try my best to serve you and to make you happy. So, bartenders are, I can say, a huge requirement in the market today. A good bartenders get a good package, a good career, right? Not necessarily internationally, also they are in high demand. Apart from this, there are many other things which a bartender do. We call it as juggling. You must have seen somebody, uh, doing juggling with the bottles, with glasses, right? So those are called juggling. Apart from this, they do some firework. Those are called flaring, right? Maybe a bottle here on the top, they put some fire on top and then they do juggling. So those are called flaring. So these are also the skills of a bartender. The more you are there into this, you learn new things, and there are many competitions across the world, right? Across the brands, like Bacardi do their own bartending competition, different brands do their own competition, and they becomes, a level up and famous in the world. So if you have any questions.
We do have received certain questions down there in the Q&A section, but then we are going to take questions in the uh, end of the session, right? And thank
Right.
you so much, sir. I think that was the end of the whatever you had to show, right? And that was wonderful. It was wonderful watching you talk on beverages, and honestly, your live demonstration just made it so unique and so interesting. Even for me, it was so interesting, and I hope that for
Thank
attendees,
you.
it was wonderful. Now, I would like to request Dr. Tushwinder Preet Kaur to be on the screen. So, ma'am, over to you.
Madam Pratipta, am I audible and visible?
Yes, ma'am, you're perfectly
Yes,
audible
ma'am.
and you're perfectly visible.
Thank you so much. Just help me to check whether my screen is visible or not.
Right.
I suppose now my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You just expand the presentation and we are good to go. Yes,
All right.
perfect, perfect.
Thank you so much. A very good morning to one and all. I, Tushinder Preet Kaur, would be taking your time, will be giving you the information regarding the program, like what all eligibility norms are there, what is the fee structure, and yes, this information which I want you to note down, how you have to save your money. In addition to this, what all extracurricular activities will be provided and what exposure the university students get. So not taking much of the time, proudly sharing that the university has received the highest NAC grade and with a score of 3.68, that is on a 4-point scale. This is basically highest score in first cycle of accreditation amongst all the government and the private universities. So this gives the immense pleasure to each and every member of LPU. So the accreditations which university apart from NAC, we have ACBSP, that is for the business programs, ICAR for the agriculture programs. The university is approved by UGC, and we have distance education board that is also approved by UGC. Then we have NCT, National Council for Teachers Education, that is for all education programs. Then we have approval for Council of Architecture, Bar Council of India, Pharmacy Council of India. The list is long. This is just a glimpse. That is Institute of Town Planning, Indian Association of Physiotherapists, Punjab State Council for Agriculture Education. Then for the online and the distance education programs, we have AICTE approval. Then for the memberships, we have AIU membership, International Association of Universities, IAU, and then Institute of International Education. So with every membership, every approval, that is going to help each and every student by providing the vast and the wider opportunities. Then we have the membership with the Institution of Engineers, the Association of Commonwealth Universities as well. I'm pretty sure you might be, a little oriented towards what kind of a placement the university provides. To highlight, the university has a record-breaking package of 3 crore, that is rupees 3 crore, where our LPU graduate student received this highest package. So we have the students who received 64 lakh package, 50 lakh, 49.4, 48 lakh. The list is in front of you. So you can also be the part of this. You can also come into this frame by highlighting the highest package and by scoring the highest package. Again, the list is long, just highlighting the latest and the a few figures. For BTech CSE, 49.4 lakh, then 48 lakh. So you can, this is just a glimpse which we are providing. All right, the series continues. So the many students, they are at 1 crore plus package. The packages to name with Utkarsh, Neha, Navtej Singh, Parvinder. So they are at the across the globe and they are at more than 1 crore package. Now, initiating with the what extracurricular activities are being provided. The university proudly received the runner-up trophy for Khelo India University Games, wherein the university got initiated with all these medals, bronze, silver, and gold medal. Then Neeraj Chopra, who not only participated in Tokyo Olympics 2020, but also won various medals and brought the accolades to not only to the university, but across the country. The university proudly hosted 106th Indian Science Congress, which was inaugurated by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. He renamed the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, Jai Anusandhan. He is none other than he is Nobel laureate for peace and great spiritual leader of Tibet, Dalai Lama ji, who graced the convocation. Hey, this is a glimpse you can have for where two presidents of Asia's great nations, both of them graced the convocation at LPU. Union Finance Minister, Corporate Affairs Minister, late Shri Arun Jaitley ji, he also inaugurated the startup school in the university and interacted with the students to initiate with the startups at the right age. This is one of the glimpse of the convocation, where our president of the country also initiated, the ex-president of the country also graced the convocation. He is none other than Gaur Gopal Dasji. He initiated interacts and talks with the student in regards to the ways of leading life and how to get settled down with the stress which nowadays people are feeling with. So apart from the great leaders, we have certain celebrities in our campus, the glimpse of whom you can see Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone, then Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He also visited the campus and interacted with the student. So certain celebrities, the glimpse of which you can see, just forwarding it to so that the list is too long. Akshay Khanna also visited university. And the university also received the award, World Guinness Book Record of the largest performance in Bhangra. Then if I talk about the infrastructure which university is having, we are having the 3 amphitheaters which are used to conduct Nukkad Natak, certain skits, events, and this is one amongst those 3 amphitheaters. This is Shanti Devi Mittal in auditorium with a seating capacity of 2,500 people, which is this basically auditorium is used to organize the workshops, the competitions of national and international repute. This is the Mac lab, which is used by the students for their projects, for their assignments, as well as for what additional input they are getting. This is the library, glimpse of a library. The university has 9-storied library with more than 15 lakh books, various online softwares, databases. So you have the problem in your mind, we have the solution through the text as well as the book. So whatever book you want to read, we have the solution or we have that book with us. So this is the Unimall. The basic USP of this Unimall is that this is run by the students, and we have the malls, we have the shops which are from the basic from basic stationery to the clothing. I'll take you inside that mall. So this is the inner view of the mall. So you can see all grocery stores. We have banks. We have McDonald's over there. We have lovely sweets. Sometimes you feel like to have sweet items, you can come, you can go and you can enjoy over sweets over there. Then any ice cream parlor, then there is no need to go out. You will get every single thing in Unimall. So that's yes, those who are fitness freak, we have gym for them. To bring you out of the monotony, we have bowling alley. We are worried about your health as well. God forbidden you get certain issues with your health. We have the uni hospital with multi-bed facilities. So multiple doctors they visit, and so we, God forbidden you are in need, we do have all those facilities with us. So this is the view where all the big events, the convocations and the other big events happen. So this is Baldev Raj Uni Mall, Unipolis. This is the day view of lovely professional university. So you can have a look of lush green gardens. So next to lush green gardens, these are the hostels. We have wide variety of options regarding the hostels. So again, lush green gardens. This is the inner view of the residential facility, the hostels. This is the night view of the university. We have multifarious facilities that we have Shanti Devi Mittal Indoor Stadium, swimming facilities there. We have 3 swimming pools with all weather facilities. You can have a glimpse. Shooting range is there. Badminton courts are there. Basketball courts. So there is no need in 19, there is no need to search or to hunt for the facilities, be it a buying facility, be it a gaming facility. So this is a tennis range. So we have a study grant option as well, wherein students who appear for the university exam, that is LPU Nest. I'll brief you what LPU Nest is there. So let's suppose you appear in the test and simultaneously you appear in certain great institutions where hotel management is being served and is floated. So you will be getting a grant to study in that particular programs. You appeared for IHM, Institute of Hotel Management, and if you got the admission, we will be providing you the study grant. So I'll take you to the website and will show you what all programs are there. So again, going to share the screen. All right. Madam Pratipta, please let me know, is my screen of website clearly visible?
Yes, ma'am.
And am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dipta. So guys, I'll showcase you what all we have in the hotel management and how to scroll the information. You need to visit the website and mind it, please write the website. It's lpu.in. After going to lpu.in, you need to click on the admissions, and then you need to go ahead with the discipline, that is the hotel management. And yes, you will be selecting hotel management and it will give you this kind of information. So BSc Hotel Management is a 3 years program. The eligibility is 50% marks in 10+2 with the condition of university exam, which I mentioned, that is LPU Nest. National Eligibility and Scholarship Test. This is the test which is conducted by the university for both the purposes, eligibility as well as scholarship. And yes, just one thing to highlight, you can avail either of the option for the LPU Nest. Either you can appear in online remotely proctored exam, or you can go ahead with the test center based options. So you plan it where you want to appear for the test. So we have those options. Rankings I highlighted. I'll going ahead with the university exam pattern. I'm sure you can go ahead with the question paper pattern style, that is also mentioned. Syllabus, sample questions, test cities. So you plan in which test you want to go ahead. You will be getting the related information on the website, how what kind of a pattern it would be, what syllabus we are floating. So you simply need to click on view more. You will be getting all the information that what question paper pattern is there, right? So by single click, you will be getting all the information. So you can see it takes us to the new tab. So the test will be of 150 minutes and it will be of 100 multiple choice questions. There will be no negative marking. The combination would be English, general aptitude, general awareness, quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and logical ability. So you can also have in the similar way, you can see the syllabus, you can see the sample questions, and you can also see the test cities if you don't want to go ahead with the online remotely proctored exam. But just one advice, that if you want to go ahead with remotely proctored exam, you should have good infrastructure in terms of Wi-Fi facility, the laptop, and it should be a closed room without any intervention, because that is proctors are also there, and it gives the indication that someone enters in the room. All those guidelines will be shared as and when you decided to appear in the exam. So further moving ahead, as this is a 3 years program, I'm pretty sure you might be inquisitive to know what you will be getting as an academic input, what kind of labs it would be. As sir clearly told what labs and what kind of input would be there, you can also have a look that is just one sample, one type of lab, but what other courses would be there, that is in front of you. You can scroll it on website. The autumn term courses and the spring term courses are also mentioned, so you can just have a glimpse and get a clear idea what input will be given to you. So what all curriculum, departmental elective would be there, that those are also displayed on the website. Continuing with now the time comes where I want your attention regarding how you can save your money. That is more required. The fee per semester is 80,000 per semester, and there are three categories. It depends upon how much how good you perform in your previous examination or LPU nest. Whatever would be best, we would be providing that. So three categories. Minimum is 40% depending upon your capability, and the highest is 50%. So better you perform, better will be the scholarship. So apart from this, there is one examination fee, that is 4,500 per semester. And in addition to this, we have international exposure option, we have semester exchange. So you can go ahead for a 4-week study tour abroad. You can exchange your semester. One semester you can go, and then you can come back and complete your whole degree. So apart from that scholarship which I mentioned, basis on the previous percentage on the basis of university exam, then we have the scholarship on NCHM JEE. We have the other scholarships, we have the financial aid. So the point is, I'll tell you the important dates. The important dates for this, the slot booking for this schedule, for this current schedule has already started. The last date to apply is 25th of March. The entrance exam would take place on 26th of March to 10th of April. Result would be announced on 15th of April. And again, online and seat counseling, because there are different programs. We have BSCHM, we have BHMCT, that is Hotel Management, Catering and Technology. Those who are interested to learn regarding the catering, they can go ahead, they can seek their preference in catering. Then we have culinary arts, then we have 2+2 programs. So you scroll the website, you will get a great orientation regarding what all programs we are having. So I always advise the candidates not to wait for the last date, because last date take decisions. Sometimes certain technical glitches are there. So you can book your university exam, and I'll tell you how you can book it. On the right side you can see apply now. So you need to register, and then you will be applying for the university exam. One important point I want to share, that on the right side of this panel, you can see once you click schedule a call. For example, you after this webinar, you underwent the website and you had certain questions into your mind. Never ever keep your queries with yourself. We are always there to hear your queries. So you can schedule a call. You can go ahead with a WhatsApp chat. Our WhatsApp chat executive would be there. We are available on live video counseling. So it's just a single click. You click, it will be routed to our live video counselors. And then last but not the least, you can just click on LPU in your town, and you can visit our offices and you can interact with LPU representatives. So they will be giving you the brief information as and when whatever you desire. So in this particular webinar, I initiated with the rankings, the accreditations. Then we have the option of what extracurricular activities are there. Then last but not the least, the academics part, then eligibility and the scholarship and the ways to get back to us. So I hope my webinar will provide you the insight, certain queries which you might have before this webinar. What could be the fee? What is the scholarship? I hope I have made it clear. So it's over from my side, Madam Pratipta.
Thank you so very much, ma'am, for such an interesting and insightful presentation. We are almost coming to the end of the questions, end of the session now, and we will just be taking one question, okay, because ma'am and sir, they have already covered all the questions that you guys have asked. So this is a very basic question, but still people have a lot of confusion regarding this particular topic. So the question is like, is LPU-ness mandatory? And the question is very easy: is LPU-ness mandatory to, like, take admission?
All right, this question is for me because I can't find sir in this.
Yes,
All right.
because he has a class and he had to leave.
All right. Okay. Guys, yes, as I showcased you the eligibility norms, we have LPU nest that is mandatory. That is the exam which serves two purposes. One purpose is the eligibility, another is the scholarship. The same test can be utilized for both the reasons, eligibility as well as the scholarship. So it depends upon how you perform the test, because it will be serving both the reasons. So it is advisable. We always advise to the candidates, even if it is not mandate, you should appear in the exam. But for your program, that is hotel management program, yes, it is mandate. I hope I gave the
Yeah, thank you
answer
so
to
very
this
much,
very
ma'am.
well.
I hope that answers your question. I want to say thank you so much, ma'am, to be a part of this particular session and share your knowledge, right? And I would also want to say thank you to Mr. Kalyan Sankar for sharing his knowledge regarding beverages and a lot of hotel management. Program. I would also want to say thank you to all the attendees. You can see this recording. If you have joined late, you can see this recording in the LPU website. And I'm obliged, and I'll see you guys soon in the next webinar. Till that time, take care. Have a lovely day. Thank you.